Where did you get that ostentatious hat from? I haven't seen any of them like that in my kingdom.
Oh, it's imported from the Northern Kingdom. They're all the rage. I've got one in blue.
Oh. Well, why aren't people buying the hats we make in our kingdom?
Well, because the ones we make just aren't ostentatious.
Oh.
Just like this kingdom, the world is constantly trading goods and services with one another every day. Why? Well, some countries have better resources, or are better at making certain things, or they can do it cheaper. In fact, many nations have agreements in place to make this process easy and more open. A free trade agreement, if you will. But there are downsides to this system of global trade.
Well, if people aren't buying the hats our kingdom makes, then the hat factories will close down. And that could be bad for the economy.
Oh no.
I think it's perhaps time we introduced a tariff.
What's a tariff?
A tariff is a tax or additional cost that governments impose on products coming from another country. So, for example, an exporter of ostentatious hats will get whacked with an extra cost that goes to the king. Oh, I mean the government. To make up for that, the hat seller charges more, and people end up paying more for their fancy headwear. The idea is to deliberately make foreign goods more expensive to discourage people from buying them. Tariffs aren't uncommon. In fact, nearly every country has them. But they tend to be lower in wealthy countries where free trade is encouraged. And now, the US president wants a whole heap more.
If you think about it, other countries charge us tariffs. We don't charge them tariffs. And it's about time that that changes.
One of his big election promises was to help American industries by decreasing the amount that America buys and increasing the amount that it sells. He's planning to do that with tariffs. But it's controversial. For starters, it would make some things cost more, which doesn't always go down well with the public. Plus, a lot of industries rely on importing parts from overseas. Oh, and tariffs can go both ways. A lot of people worry that if America taxes other countries, then they'll just tax America and spark something that's known as a trade war.
Terrible news, sir, that the Northern Kingdom has threatened to put a tariff on our sensible boot.
Oh no, but that would put our sensible boot factories out of business, and that would be far from sensible.
So far, Donald Trump has brought in a 10 to 15% tariff on some goods from China. He also said he was going to put a 25% tariff on Mexico and Canada, two of America's closest allies. But after some negotiations, that's been put off. Trump says this is just the start of his tariff blitz, which has made some people excited, others nervous, and could impact countries all over the world, including Australia.
Who would have thought all of this over a silly hat?
It's not a silly hat. It's an ostentatious hat.
You are right. Can I try it on?